ACM. ACM stands for Association for Computing Machinery. Its scope is really to over anything international, anything computer, art, science, engineering, all of it. Its mission is to help the world advance with technology, making technology help solve problems, and make positive impacts. It's really known for its ethics, and we'll be covering 1.1 to 1.17. And these are basically a baseline for every single ethical distribution of rules. So we're going to be specifically focusing on YouTube, specifically starting with 1.1 is to contribute to society, to human well-being, acknowledging that all people are stakeholders in computing. So in YouTube, we'll be focusing on that the age requirements that, yeah, it's 13 and older, but anyone can do it with parent consent. Like anybody can be a stakeholder, anyone can create content. And I think that's what this is signifying. And then moving on, we'll be going to 1.2, which is avoid harm. And then in YouTube, it talks about focuses on health, but it does not allow any representation of self-harm, eating disorders, or suicide, that it is strongly against policy. And then moving on to 1.3, it's be honest and trustworthy. And in YouTube, you see that they have a big thing on misinformation policies, that YouTube does not allow any type of misinformation to be spread, and it will be taken down, and it's not allowed. Moving on to 1.4, be fair and take action, do not discriminate. In YouTube, you see that the hate speech policy is basically its own subject, will take down and does not allow, and it can be over many things like age, ethnicity, basically anything. And then in 1.5, respect the work required to produce new ideas, etc. I think this goes straight in hand with YouTube's copyright. Like the first rule of copyright is anything you put out on your channel should be something you produced. It's basically talking about how, you know, you have the right to produce your own stuff, but like be mindful, like don't copyright because everybody produces their own things. And then 1.6 and 1.7 are put together, respect privacy and honor confidentiality, just because in their permissions and restrictions in YouTube, it talks about 1, 2, 3, 1 through 3, all the things you can collect from things, but what you're not allowed to do is expose this person. Like you need to keep these confidential.